it's not fair. The way I got this group of chicks coming over here. The picture's so vivid and I see it so clear. Said she never touched a girl, but I got her so near. She said she not single, her man is a bum. Probably at home on the game smoking some. He let her out the house half naked, yeah, he dumb. With me you get the whole loaf of bread, he a crumb. Let me tell you something, she said that boy broke. She asked me if I'm like these other dudes, that's a joke. She turned her phone off, she gon' tell him that it broke. I asked her if she gotta go home, she like no. So you know what I'm doing when I'm riding with your main chick. I turned her to a groupie, I'm feeling like the man, you the way I gotta choose it. Soon as we get home, we gon' turn them lights on and we gon' make a movie. Yeah, we gon' make a movie. Soon as we get home, we gon' turn them lights on and we gon' make a flick. Now I got her coming from the tongue and the dick. I got her wide open on the cam taking pics. She said that a man never seen her like this. So you know, I don't even gotta move, cause this Patron put her right in the mood. So you know her friend got invited over too. Needed something on their stomach, so I went and got them food. Now that that's done, I had to get them back. Riding in the whip with that thing on my lap. Dude get the trippin' and he getting his ass clapped. But you know, I ain't come for all that. So I got her back, she made it home safe. Told her hit me up next time you wanna play. But it wasn't long, cause I don't gotta wait. Cause this chick hit me up the very next day. So you know what I'm doing when I'm riding with your main chick. I turned her to a groupie, I'm feeling like the man, you the way I gotta choose it. Soon as we get home, we gon' turn them lights on and we gon' make a movie. Yeah, we gon' make a movie. Soon as we get home, we gon' turn them lights on and we gon' make a lights up, let's go. Soon as we get home, we gon' turn them lights on and we gon' make a movie. Yeah, we gon' make a movie. Tone bite, hey man, get the lights up, gang. Let's go, let's go. Hey, y'all know the king back. I'm the realest one in it, put my city on my back. Ain't nobody left to put this city on the map. Plus y'all know I'm hotter than them boys in the trap. Still live above the law, still got it on my lap. I hear a lot of talking, but I hear a lot of cap. Came in the game with money, I don't even gotta rap. Boy, you better ask your chick the way I got her running back. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man, got nobody but with the squad. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, grab a back, break a jaw. Good luck, man, we ain't even got us back cause I got them all loose. Don't say it with your chest, so I don't gotta do it. Yeah, I'm blessed, so I got them all choose. Walk in with a check and grab your chick by the booty. Tequila got me vibing, I ain't popping no pill. Cause most these boys junkies and I gotta keep it real. And your girl hospital, cause that throat ill. Don't be texting my phone, that type of smoke will get you killed. Better do your homework, I ain't calling no cop. Ask the last boy to try, ran that boy up out his sock. Everybody think it's sweet till them bullets start to pop. Even on a cold day, I make a block get hot. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man, got nobody but with the squad. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, grab a back, break a jaw. Good luck, man, got nobody but with the squad. Oh shit, hold on, my bad. I did not mean to exit out of there. Hold on, I got that ending was cold. My bad. My bad, hold on. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, break a back, break a jaw. jaw. Good luck, man. Everybody with the
Tone bite.
everybody with the
Get the likes up, gang. Get the likes up, gang. Get the likes up, gang. Get the likes up. No, I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Boy, you gotta come prepared, man. Hold on, man. Hey, no, I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no, I'm talking about Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We gotta talk Ratchet Gang. Look, we gotta chop it up tonight. We gotta chop it up. We're going a little different. Something caught my attention. You know, Ratchet Gang always keep your boy up on point. But I was checking some stuff out, and it was like a weird little thing going on with Lil Nas X. I don't know if y'all up on that. It's some weird stuff going on with him. You know, we gonna talk about whatever over here on Ratchet TV. So I was going down like a rabbit hole, and I started seeing some weird stuff pop up with this dude. Now, I want y'all to, also, we got a T-Hood update as well. There's some weird stuff still going on around that situation. Now, a lot of people wasn't feeling the way I ended up covering it. And, you know, it's cool. I'm not here to make friends, and I'm not here to make people happy. And I'm just here to do my job. And my job, I do it very well. So let's keep it a big buck. Once I got to the truth of what happened, and I'm not taking the credit for this. I'm only taking the credit for it happening on my platform. If you go back and right before they released that autopsy, I got some information from someone very close. And they told me, they was like, hey, Ratchet, I want to come to your platform and I want to expose the truth of what's going to happen. I was like, all right, you know, let's go. They was telling me some stuff behind the scenes. I was like, I bet I'm going live tonight in the T-Hood situation. And everything that person got up on this platform and said, it happened. Pretty much, verbatim. Everything that they said was going to happen. She was like, she the one who's like, T-Hood had a strap. Bro, I'm telling you, this is going to come out. T-Hood had a strap. He was going to shoot first. It was self-defense because what. She told me the whole rundown. And it ended up coming out that that's pretty much exactly what went on in that T-Hood situation. So we got to dive back into that. We don't give a fuck who likes it or don't like it, but the truth will come out. And unfortunately, a lot of people are lost, bro. The whole entire case of T-Hood only took place because of his actions. Hold on. I need some of this wine, man. That damn CBD got my throat fucking dry as fuck. Hold on. Got a little bit of wine over here, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. We gotta chop it up, man. Hold on. They be having me fucked up. Hold on. All right. So anyway, they didn't like the coverage because we was getting to the facts. We was getting to the truth of what T-Hood really had going on. You just didn't like it. But these cases are nothing alike that I'm fixing to say, but it kind of put me in the mind frame of Alexis Ware. When I was covering that case about a missing woman from South Carolina that just vanished and up and went missing, I'm thinking to myself, if you people truly want justice, everyone has to know who she truly is. Are you guys going to be happy with this information getting out? No. But I know this information to be true. The girl was loose. The girl was out there setting up dudes. The girl was living life wild. She was definitely snitching on some of her ex-boyfriends. She done got a couple of them some cases, and this dude was about to go down for a long time, and he had to do what he had to do. Whatever. The truth of who she was, I know y'all like, what are you talking about, Rachel? Let me land the plane. So the truth of who she was the facts of that case. So in order to get justice, you got to be truthful. In order to get justice, you got to be honest. Lying to people and withholding information is going to get you nowhere. It's too late to save face. We're here now. You get what I'm saying? People wait till you get on the deep end and want to start. No. Full force. This is it. We're here now. There is no going back. He's gone. The truth has to come out. It's going to come out regardless. Whether I tell this or someone else gets this information, this is going to get out. This is the facts. And unfortunately for the family, who, they feel like I switched up on them. Nah, it wasn't I switched up on y'all. I found out the truth. And there's nothing that you can do that's going to help me. It is what it is. This is the truth. I got facts to back up everything I'm saying. And I just wonder, like, bro, what are y'all doing here? If this is truly about justice, cut the bullshit. We can cut the bullshit right now. Like, if you want justice, you got to be honest, bro. Like, everyone is sheltering someone. It's too late to shelter. It's over. There is no more shelter. There is no more. This is only, we're here now. Let's be honest. Let's get the facts out. And, you know what I'm saying, may the truth set everybody free. But at this point right now, you want us to keep lying? It's like, come on, bro. I can't, there's nothing I can do for you. If you're going to lie to me, there's nothing, I got nothing for you. You can get as mad as you want to, but at that point, I have to wash my hands, and I got a platform to protect. And this is what I do. I get the truth out. And one way or another, this information is going to come out. So I would be a damn fool to sit here and keep siding with, like, bro, I know the truth. So I would be lying to my people if I didn't come out here and expose exactly what's going on. You just don't like what I have to do. But I'm loyal to my people. So I'm not going to just get up here and be like, nah, y'all, it ain't that, man. Look, I got inside information. This person gave me some credible information, and it changed my whole outlook on the case because I had been talking to a couple people behind the scenes. And like I said in the beginning, I never wavered from the truth. Even in the beginning, I told y'all that I heard behind the scenes that he was very, very abusive anyway. I heard this behind the scenes anyway. So this wasn't new information to me. I wasn't switching up. I've been told y'all I heard these things about him. From day one, I kept saying, bro, I heard this dude was a monster. I heard this dude had this going on. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I told y'all who he was from the beginning, but once the family got on, they kind of pushed the narrative in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? And it got kind of weird to the point where it started getting weird because towards the end of that, then I started getting threatened and shit like that. It's like, what is going on, bro? And if y'all missed those Kick streams, I haven't been on Kick in a couple of days, but we're going to be streaming back on there this week. So, matter of fact, we're going to be streaming on there tomorrow. And then I'm going all over the place. We're going to get to the point in a minute. But anyway, I know that Metal Gear is about to drop, so I'm definitely going to be streaming that Metal Gear over there. And I'm still going to be streaming my other games. I just haven't had much time to be streaming. But I will be having some time freed up here this week, so plug. All right, so yeah, go to my Kick if you ain't been there. So yeah, we're going to get the facts out about what's really going on in this T-Hood situation. Like it or love it, we don't give a damn. Allegedly. And everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. All right. So I dropped a poll. I asked y'all, how should we start? A lot of people in here want to hear about the Lil Nas X situation as well. So that's at a surprisingly 46% to 54%. So I want to give more people that's coming into the live a chance to double tap the screen and get the likes up, as well as go ahead and vote on the poll so we can see how we're going to start the show off. We got a lot to talk about. We got the T-Hood situation. We still got to chop it up about that. The new information that's come out about that. The family also filed a civil suit. They're going to sue. And they're trying to, I don't know what they own, bro. I mean, hey, whatever, good luck. But they're definitely going in for a civil suit. We'll get to that whenever we do get to the T-Hood situation. They had the funeral. They laid T-Hood to rest, RIP T-Hood. So, yeah, they definitely laid him to rest. And that's a crazy story. No arrests still have been made in that. And to be determined on what was really going on. That autopsy report came out, but the incident report came out, and it had a very different story than everybody else was kind of telling us. And once we got that information about him having a strap, that's when all hell broke loose, and people was really mad at me. At that point, once I released that information, that's when everybody switched up on me. As soon as I told y'all this dude was armed, he pulled the blicky out. The rest was history. Kai, he unloaded the clip on him at that point. Dude got popped, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Stomach, thigh, whatever. Try to take off running. And whatever. But I don't know why the family was saying like he was at the exit gate of the, you know what I'm saying? He was at the exit gate of the residence, and he was like literally out the door leaving. I mean, I did not want to think that she was, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying, bro. Like, if you just go back, I was really, really giving these people the benefit of the doubt. None of it ever made any sense to me. I'm gonna be real. None of it ever. I tried my hardest to make it make sense, but I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Because at 1 minute you told me I was on the phone with him, and I got the recording. She said I was on the phone with him up until he was shot. Pew pew. She gets on my channel and says they hung up. No, he was way out there, and Kelsey had the phone, and Kelsey hung up on her, and then Kelsey called her back, and then Kelsey was saying, oh, they shot him. I was in my head thinking, bro, this is, because I know for a fact I got this recording. You know what I'm saying? Think about being me in this situation. She's saying this on my live, but I know for a fact I have this recording of you saying I was on the phone with him up until he was pew-pewed. I literally, you don't know I was, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, whatever, but I definitely, and then I played the recording for y'all. So imagine being me, and I'm sitting here on an interview with you to get the truth out, and I'm asking you the question that I know the answer to about you being on the phone with him up until he was pew-pewed, because I know for a fact I have the recording of you saying that I was on the phone with him until he was pew-pewed. So I'm asking you this question on my live, knowing in my mind that you're about to tell them that you were really, and then you go, no. I was on the phone with Kelsey. So like, what? Kelsey? Yeah, I was on the phone with Kelsey, and he was way out there. I'm like, well, this is not what the fuck she told me. I'm just thinking in my head, like, what in the fuck? So then she says, yeah, and then, they hung up the phone on me, and then called back and said, oh, they shot him. And she said they. And you're on my live saying completely different. I'm like, wait, what? I don't know. I couldn't make it. I never could make that story make sense. So maybe y'all can still do. I don't know. What do y'all think about the family, man? So it's 55% to 45%. It's looking like everybody want to start with T Hood, man. So it's looking like we're gonna start with this T Hood situation. So, man. All right, we got. Can we get the likes up, man? Everybody double tap the screen, because there's no way we're not at 300 likes. Come on, bro. What is y'all on, man? 300. Come on, we can't get to 300 likes. Double tap your screen. All you got to do is tap your screen twice. Some of y'all be tripping, man. I know y'all in the bushes hating and stuff, but come on, man. At least just double tap your screen. Come on, let's keep it a big buck. All right, so with that being said, we got to get into the T Hood situation. We got to get into the Lil Nas X situation. Is Lil Nas X being set up right now? I've been seeing a lot of people with the Lil Nas X situation. Matter of fact, before I get into the Lil Nas X, this is just my introduction to tonight's live, and then we're going to go in and start doing the videos and stuff. So I want to give y'all a chance to vote on this poll right here. All you got to do is just click that poll and vote and see how you want to start the show. But has anybody kind of been up on the Lil Nas X? I don't really keep up with the dude, but I just seen some stuff in the headlines that made me go down a rabbit hole to start seeing some weird stuff going on with this dude. So Let me know in the chat. Are y'all up on the Lil Nas X situation? Drop the gems if you are. Drop the eyeballs if you are not. If you are well aware of what's going on with Lil Nas X, drop the gems. If you don't know what's going on, drop the eyeballs, man. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Allegedly. Said not really. So we're going to get into that tonight, too. It's some crazy stuff going on with Lil Nas X. I'm going to be real. So, let's see. 56 to... Yeah, it's looking like T Hood is going to win. So, what I need to do, I had the live set up backwards. So, what is this? Let me see. Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it at? Let's see. I'm trying to find the video. Oh, no. All right, that's the funeral. We got a lot to cover with both of these situations, to be real. I ain't gonna lie, we got a lot to talk about tonight. So we got a lot of shit to discuss. So we're gonna be here for about at least 3 hours. I'm gonna be real. Is this? What is that? Damn. All right, so I'm trying to see how we're gonna start, man.
Lil Nas X has been...
Oh, no, that's Lil Nas X. I think this is it right here.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's...
Oh, no, that's not it. All right, hold on. We almost there. We almost there. All right. My bad, gang. I was going to start off with... There you go. I was going to start off with Lil Nas X tonight, but I'm gonna go with y'all. We're going to do the T-Hood. So let's get over here, man. Let's turn this around. Now we're going to get into this T-Hood situation, man. Oh, man. Here we go again. Here we go again, gang. All right, my bad. I had to turn my stuff around. So let's get to the T-Hood situation, man. It's looking like that's how everybody want to start. So let's not make them wait. I'm trying to move my damn camera. There you go. All right. So I don't want to make y'all wait. Let's get to it. Let's get to the content, man. Are y'all ready, gang? Let me pour me up a shot, man. Let me pour me up a shot. And it's time to go, gang. It is time to go, gang. All right, salute y'all. Cheers, man. Cheers. Let's get this content going.
Y'all already know this about T Hood, man, with that new breed. Checking in. I'm gonna let y'all see my little sister now. Come on, hold up. What's your name?
My name is Jada.
How old are you?
5, 6.
You 6. How old are you?
4.
What's your name?
Asia.
Y'all already know this about T Hood, man, with that new breed. Checking in. I'm gonna let y'all see my little sister now. Come on, hold up. What's your name?
My name is Jada.
How old are you?
5, 6.
You 6. How old are you?
4.
What's your name?
Asia.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. It's your boy T Hood signing out. Hey.
So that's something his sister put up for. I ain't gonna play the music in this though. Not gonna play the music in this, but you know, R.I.P. to T Hood, man. Like I said, they laid him to rest. The other day they laid him to rest. So, you know what I'm saying? Pay your respects to T Hood, man. And you know, a lot of people are messed up over this situation, man, but you know, there's still again no arrests have been made. There's been no arrest made in the T Hood situation. Let me turn my volume back up. Yeah, there's been no arrest made, man. So do y'all think that they're gonna end up getting justice for T Hood? Do y'all think he deserves justice? What do y'all think in the chat, man? Let me know.
God is able to do just what he said. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. He's able. Oh.
Someone said a green casket. That's different. Pay attention, y'all. This is some of the service from T Hood, man. That's some of the service from T Hood. Like I said, man, RIP to T Hood, man. Unfortunate situation. It just did not need to happen. You know what I'm saying? It just did not need to happen. Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure you get the likes up. Double tap that screen. Let's go. We almost to 400 likes. Let's go. Like I said, this is some of T Hood service, man. They did green for T Hood. They did green for him. So let me ask y'all a question. Do you guys feel that Kirk and Rasheeda had anything to do with T Hood's death? If you think that Kirk and Rasheeda are involved, I want you to drop the gems. If you think Kirk and Rasheeda are not involved, drop the caps. If you believe Kirk and Rasheeda are involved in the T Hood situation, drop the gems. If you think their hands are clean, drop the caps. Let me know. I want y'all to flood the chat. If you think Kirk and Rasheeda are involved, gems. If you don't think they're involved, caps. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to know from y'all, what do y'all think? Are they involved? Because it's been alleged. Could have been a bag put out, man. I don't know, man. It's a cap just like the kids are in it. It's a lot of people. I think people are split on this. I see some gems. I see a lot of caps, though. I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of caps. A lot of people think Kirk and Rasheeda hands are clean. It's a lot of people that think Kirk and Rasheeda hands are clean. They trying to spin the narrative as if did Kirk put up a bag? That's the conversation now going on in the streets. Did Kirk and Rasheeda have something to do with it, and Kirk dropped that bag? That's what the streets want to know. Allegedly. Yeah, but that was T Hood's service, man. So let's get deeper into this T Hood situation, man. Let's go.
You guys, T Hood, it looks like T Hood had a really nice funeral on yesterday. Now, breaking news today, it appears that T Hood's mom and his baby mom has hired a lawyer because they want to press civil or get civil charges against the Frost family. So basically, they want to get some money out of this. The other case is still pending or whatever. It is still an open and active investigation. Although Gwinnett County said, it looks like self-defense. It is still an open and active investigation. So what T Hood's baby mama and his mom is gonna do, their lawyer is going to go through all of the evidence and tell them, you know, what they can do legally or whatever, if anything. But that's where we are today.
Now, the mother of his child, Ebony J., has legal representation. Attorney Michael Walensky says he is helping her navigate the legal process, communicate facts to the public, and consider a civil case following the criminal investigation.
Did y'all hear that? Listen to this again. Listen to this again.
That's where we are today.
Now, the mother of his child, Ebony J., has legal representation. Attorney Michael Walensky says he is helping her navigate the legal process, communicate facts to the public, and consider a civil case following the criminal investigation. In a statement, Walensky described Hood as a devoted father and partner. Police continue to look at the shooting as possible self-defense. For his part, Walensky points to recent autopsy findings.
No shots were fired by Tevin Hood's gun. One shot hit Tevin Hood in the stomach, and the other 4 shots were from the back. There's only one person left to tell their side of the story.
We asked Gwinnett County Police for an update this afternoon. So far, no new answers.
What do y'all think about that? They're starting to say they're going to file a civil suit and get some money out of this. What do you guys think about that? The family is set to sue. They're going civil, and they're going for the bag. What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the chat. I want to know what do y'all think before we continue. The family is going to sue these people. They're saying Gwinnett County should be, I guess they want Gwinnett County to be responsible for this at some. I don't know. What do y'all think, man? I said why he was over there with them. Now they want to sue. They said of course they are. They said on what grounds? Wonder who the lawyer is. You just saw the lawyer there. That was the lawyer, that dude that they just showed. So yeah, they're saying T Hood never fired a shot from his gun, and I don't know. I guess they're suing for wrongful death. I don't know. This is getting weird. At this point, it's all getting a little weird, man. Said they don't have to. Yeah, they definitely going for the bag. How can you sue if it's self-defense? Yeah, if they determine it's self-defense, there's nothing they really gonna be able to do. I don't know. They scrambling and scraping though. They scrambling and scraping at this point. Let's continue.
They can't stop.
Okay, I ain't gonna play the music in that. My bad. I ain't gonna play the music in that. But this is some of the images from T Hood's funeral. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Let y'all see some of the how they was giving it up in there, how he went out, how he came in, and how he went out. What do you guys think about the funeral? Let me know in the chat. What do y'all think about the funeral? Yeah, I never seen a green casket, but I guess that's something they want to go with. It must be his favorite color or something. I said it looked nice. He had a lot of love. Yeah, he did. A lot of people showed up. He did have a lot of love. You can still sue in civil courts. Wrongful death is civil, not criminal. Yeah, they're going civil. They're going civil. So we're going to see how it turns out for them, but they definitely going with the civil suit. 100% going with the civil suit. Okay, they stopped playing the music, but this is still some of the images from his day, his last day. So that's how T Hood went out, man. That's how he came into the funeral. That's how he went out. RIP to T Hood, man. Didn't have to go down like that. It honestly did not have to go down like that. It all could have been avoided, man. It's just a situation where, what you do in a split second can, cost you your whole life, man. So RIP to T Hood, man. But if it wasn't for, what I'm saying, and I think there was a lot of enablers around him. I think it was a whole bunch of people that were enabling him to still feel like the stuff he was doing was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think T Hood had nobody in his corner telling him, fam, don't do that. That's a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, if you're doing something that's going to affect your life and I don't like it, I will separate myself from you. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're doing something at the end of the day that I don't agree with and I feel like it's going to fuck your life up, and if I really fucked with you, I'll tell you, I'm cutting you off. Straight up. Till you figure your shit out, I'm good. You got to go. I'll cut you off before I watch you mess your whole life up. Because if you're not going to listen to me, dog, all right, bro, you know what, I'm done. Don't even hit me up. Straight up. But her cry for help was too visible. A lot of people didn't end up liking the mom for some reason. Eventually, someone was going to unalive him. He was going down a dark path and said, cut you off for real. Nah, facts. This is how you wear your bandana to a funeral. I guess come as you are. I mean, he was connected to some shit too. Nobody wants to be real about that. His family got up here and told half-truths about who he was, but like I said, I guess it is what it is. You just didn't want that information out there. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, the only reason why you're hiding this shit is I guess you're still in denial and it's too late to be in denial. Like, he's no longer here and his actions caused this. So let's just be real quick, you know what I'm saying? And was it right what they did? Was it right how he went out? Nah, but the facts are the facts. And we can't run away from the facts. So, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We don't know what really went down that day, but we're only being told a version of a story. And if they're saying that they found a weapon, if they're saying that he pulled his weapon out first, then I could only imagine that T Hood had a weapon on him whenever they went down there. Now, I guess the next thing is people are saying, oh, they planted the weapon on him. Well, he just pulled out a strap on them same girls right before that. You know what I'm saying? Right before this incident, he had just pulled a blicky out on her and her homegirl. That same one. And the brother already knew that too. So come on, man. Like, we got to be truthful with this situation. Like, dude just did this. It definitely was his strap. You know what I'm saying? Was his first time pulling it on them. And shit, you keep flashing that shit around me, fam. Hey, look, it is what it is. Every dude in this room right now, even if you take the scenario out, if somebody was in a situation where they pissed the fuck off and they keep on pulling or they just end up grabbing a blicky and you felt like your life was over, what would you do? If someone was pissed off around you, raging on some more shit, on drugs, and they pulled a blicky out and started waving around or doing anything, pointing it towards you, what would you do? Let's keep it a buck. What would you do? That's what I want to ask y'all. What would you do? Let's continue, man. Let's go.
I never will forget it. My mother told me he would always be there. Can I tell y'all one thing? Now I'm a grown man, living on my own. And I'm so glad today I can truly say, anybody can lift your hands and say, Jesus, he ain't never left me alone. Somebody lift your voice and say, oh Lord, I am. Oh mama, y'all sound pretty good today. Anybody can say, Lord, I'm depending on you. Come on, him all of us. Take the time of that rock. I'm dependent, Lord, I'm dependent on you. Hey, you're the Alpha and you are the Omega. I'm dependent.
Man. So yeah, that's the some of the images from the funeral, man.
Next to the X, we have Cross and T Hood. Now, we spoke on this last week, and there was a whole lot of confusion going on, saying, the sister called him, whatever, because they beat him out. She said she didn't call nobody. And after listening to the word of Kirk, they were saying that Kai actually lives with her, so technically she didn't call nobody. He was already there, allegedly. And they saying that when he was there, he the one that got his ass beat by the boyfriend T Hood. And when he got his ass beat, he the one that called his brother, and the brother came over, and they saying the oldest brother was the one that allegedly. But now they done did all, I guess, the circle around. It wasn't the brother, it was actually still Kai. The youngest one, the one who, you know, 20 told sugar foot, skip fries, strawberries. I said, oh, Mom! So yeah, girl, they said he was a suspect, whatever the case may be. I don't know where he had my. He had pictures and everything on his Instagram. Him and the brother, then the brother page private. He ain't got shit. And I'm just like, oh, so now the family's trying to say it was under self-defense. How they gonna pull that off? I don't know. Unless they got videos. You saw it. Ooh, y'all saw what they posted. I was all on T Hood's side at first, but then when I saw that video, you know, nobody is perfect and nobody should lose their life. I still do not agree with that.
I agree with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect, and I also don't agree. Nobody should lose their life to someone else's hands, bro. I just don't feel like you got that type of power. Support the channel. Super chats and stickers are welcome. Subscribe and go green. 1K in the chat, gang. Go ahead and double tap, hit that like button. Salute to Shay 2 times. Salute to Shay 2 times for that 20 piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. All right, so yeah, I don't agree with how it went down, but shit looking bad for him, y'all. Shit was looking real bad for T Hood. I was on his side too. I'm being real. Y'all know I was all for him at first. Even when the video dropped, I still was like, I mean, you know, ain't nobody perfect, but you know, let's be honest about a few things that I heard and I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like now we gotta, you know, let's stop sugarfooting around and let's start calling this what it is.
But the way he was beating on that girl, like that was like an enemy on the street. She's everybody saying, well, she stayed, she could have left. It don't matter, y'all. If you've never been in a relationship, you can't tell nobody when they're supposed to go, why they go, and why they leaking shit now. It's probably not even her leaking, it's probably the family saying, y'all trying to paint this man as this perfect angel, but look what he was doing to our daughter. I'm sure that's her lawyers and her mom and them putting them videos out. I don't think that's that girl, because she threw her own brothers under the bus, so I don't think it's her. I don't want to say she looked.
That kind of makes sense. They're like, I don't think it's the girl because she threw the brother right up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? She immediately threw him under the bus. So that's the family and the lawyers coming together and being like, hey, we got to spin this shit quick. So what evidence do you got to back up? Oh, you got video? Send me those videos and we're finna release those. Send me those videos and we're releasing them to every blog site. Like, we're gonna make sure that shit gets out there. That's what they're going to perceive him as. So that's really Rasheeda and Kirk playing chess.
Love that guy, but I just feel she is in lust with that guy. And, you know, because somebody who loves you, well, maybe she do really love him. He didn't love her. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that it had to end in somebody losing their life. That's why I'm trying to tell folks, when somebody is beating on you, get out of it. Because you may not just hurt yourself, but you can hurt other people like family. And when your family get involved and this kind of stuff can happen, it's just too much. It's too much. They said you might be next because they said, girl, you came and got the boy and you took him out and you hit him. And maybe you did that because you wanted him not to turn himself in so y'all can get all the evidence. I know a lot of people do that. They'll go hide off, but they'll do it because they want you to get all the evidence and all the stuff. So then when they turn themselves in, they got shit to present. You know what I'm getting in the line. It's that on all ends, all families, everybody. All right, well, and about me, let's keep it. Hey.
Man. So I think people still got mixed feelings about how they feel about this. Mixed feelings about how they feel about Kirk, Rasheeda, and T Hood, and Kelsey, and Kai, the whole family, and plus T Hood.
Everybody call me ATL Top 20. I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but you.
And this is who the family leaked that video that they were supposed to tell me that they wanted me to leak, but they gave it to him. Remember, I'll be catching every play. Well, this is him. This the dude that they leaked it to. That video that about her being like telling him to get out and shut up and all that other stuff. They released that to him, and now look, he's up there. That he's a friend of the family, so they was already cool with bloggers. Yeah, let's keep it a buck, man.
So I had to use my platform to control the narrative. All right.
Y'all hear that shit? He just in one sentence just told you the whole drop. Listen to that.
Everybody call me ATL Top 20. I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but you know I had to use my platform to control the narrative.
I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but I had to use my platform to control the narrative. I know you fucking lying. I'm the biggest. The narrative was in my control. That's what everybody failed to realize. Once I had the mom up here and that shit, it was a wrap from that point. Done. Case closed. RatchetTV solves another one. Case closed. Man. This dude said I had to use my platform to control the narrative.
Everybody call me ATL Top 20. I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but you know I had to use my platform to control the narrative. All right. Because I got intel that Kirk and Rasheeda they put out a bag for all the blogs and shit to say certain shit that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Call me ATL Top 20. I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but you know I had to use my platform to control the narrative. All right. Because I got intel that Kirk and Rasheeda they put out a bag for all the blogs and shit to say certain shit that ain't true.
He got intel, inside information that Kirk and Rasheeda have put up bags. And do you remember they was up on there? Hey, man, you got paid, man. You got paid. Man, Kirk and Rasheeda ain't paid me a motherfucking thing. Nor have I been in contact with anybody on their side. Nor would I take any money from anybody to spin a fucking narrative, bro. I got more money than you. What are we talking about? I got more money than you, homeboy. Let me take a shot to that. Because like I said, I got more money than you, homeboy. Let me take this shot. Hold on. Cheers to the game, man. Cheers. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 20. I know y'all seen all that bullshit on the internet, but you know I had to use my platform to control the narrative. All right. Because I got intel that Kirk and Rasheeda they put out a bag for all the blogs and shit to say certain shit that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Like, I'm glad I got to spend those last moments in the hospital with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga was crying in the hospital. Because a lot of niggas was on the internet talking about him, but they never came to see him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't even pull up that Grady. I was there. I had to argue with the motherfucking doctors because they was trying to put him in a room with another nigga. And they was trying to cut the visiting hours and shit.
What in the hell is you talking about, dog? That don't have nothing to do with the actual case. At all.
Okay, you guys, so TMZ has released the autopsy results, right? And so I'm on TMZ site. They have confirmed that T. Hood was shot in the back, the abdomen, the buttocks, and the lower right and left thigh. So he was in fact shot in the back. But keep in mind, although he was shot in the back, because I'm seeing a lot of people already saying he's going to be indicted, Kai is going to be indicted because he was shot in the back or whatever. Keep in mind, if you keep reading into this report, it says clearly that T. Hood, I'll say allegedly, even though it says it doesn't say it on here, but it says T. Hood pulled out a gun during the heated argument. Now, we don't know because we weren't there, right? We don't know if T. Hood pulled out a gun on Kelsey and was about to shoot her when Kai defended her from behind. We don't know that, right? Here's what we do know. Allegedly, Kai came home. They were in a heated argument. Kai was about to actually leave when things escalated, right? And he was, in my opinion, he probably was forced to unalive T. Hood because it was between his sister or T. Hood. And he chose T. Hood, the one that had to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen the videos of T. Hood abusing her, right? We've seen the video of T. Hood sitting there slicing his own face. So what he would have done to Kelsey.
So, and again, I never showed that video, but there was a video of him self-inflicting wounds on himself, and he was blamed, but he blamed it on Kelsey. And I don't know, man. Dude needed help, bro. I'm just be real. I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm be the one that's gonna say it, man. Dude really needed help, and mental illness is real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that dude, he wasn't all there. His elevator did not go all the way up. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
There's no telling. So we don't know if Kai will be indicted. That's all speculative, right? But what we do know was he was shot from behind. Kai was the shooter, allegedly. They haven't said it, but it was all over the blogs, right? That Kai Frost, which is Rasheeda and Kirk's son, was the shooter. Shot him from behind. But I think that that's what happened. I think that Kai was probably about to leave. T. Hood pulled out a gun on Kelsey. And Kai did what he had to do to protect his sister, which I don't blame him. The way he was beating on her, I don't blame Kai at all. But who knows who knows? Who knows what's gonna come next? But Gwinnett County is saying this is still being treated as self-defense. They said they already knew he was shot in the back. They already knew all of this before the autopsy. It's still being treated as self-defense according to Gwinnett County, and that is not speculative. That's what they're saying. It's still self-defense.
So it's still going to be determined as self-defense as of right now. Nothing is going to change in it. I don't see them changing the ruling on this. I don't think Kai is going to jail for this. It's been determined. They said nothing in the autopsy report was new to them. So they already knew that he pulled out a weapon, and they already knew that he was about to do something to them. And he acted in fear. He was afraid for his and his sister's life, or one or the other. And he did it. And that's the story, and they sticking to it, and that's exactly how they're going to treat it. This ain't going nowhere. So no justice for T Hood. I've been telling y'all that, though.
Hey, y'all. Jack Squad YouTube.
That's not the one I want. I want this one first. Hold on. Is this the one?
Update on the T Hood on the live, and I know y'all at work, but the autopsy said he got hit in his back. What you got to say about that, Kirk? Huh? Update on the T Hood on the live, and I know y'all at work, but the autopsy said he got hit in his back. What you got to say about that, Kirk? Now listen. They said he got hit in his back, I think his abdomen, his buttocks, his thigh, a bunch of things. But the main thing that we want to pay attention to is his back, okay? That could mean that he was trying to retreat. Now, we got to see how they wager this in laws in Georgia. I'm not going to lie, even though I used to live down there, I know that this is stand your ground type of thing down there, but I don't know what's the extent of it. It's different laws in different states, and I'm not even going to act like I know them. But does this change the thoughts of the people? Absolutely. Originally, on August the 8th, they said that he was trying to pull out a strap and he was arguing with somebody, which is probably why they let out Kirk and Rasheeda's son, because it was a self-defense issue, a self-defense situation. In this new situation right here, they didn't say that he was turned around or that he was fleeing for his life. They just say he got hit in his back. Okay? Now, it could have been that he got hit the first 3 times and spent around and got hit in his back last. We don't know the situation, but I'm just updating y'all with what I found out. Of course, the Frost family, you know what I'm saying, gonna update us and sell their side of the story. At the end of the day, that's the only one that we can listen to, because rest in peace, T Hood not here. So I know y'all don't like it, but that's a true update. I'm just gonna bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
Man. So yeah, but it still don't change nothing, because they already knew that. You know what I'm saying? The police already knew that shit.
Rasheeda and Kirk Frost have lived much of their lives in the public eye, balancing careers in music, business, and reality television while raising their children. But in recent weeks, their family has been thrust into an entirely different spotlight, one that has shaken fans, cast members of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and the Atlanta hip hop community as a whole. The tragic death of rapper T Hood, also known as Tevin Hood, has not only ignited waves of grief, but also triggered a complex investigation that now directly involves the Frost children. What began as an investigation into a homicide has taken several twists and turns, and with each update, the Frost family has found themselves deeper in headlines that go far beyond entertainment gossip. The central figures of the story are Kirk and Rasheeda's son, Kai Frost, and their daughter, Kelsey Frost, who had been in a relationship with T Hood prior to his death. According to initial reports, the events unfolded in Gwinnett County, Georgia.
Everybody double tap that screen and get the likes up, man. We should be way past 500 likes right now, man. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Let's go.
When police were contacted in relation to a domestic dispute that escalated fatally. Police confirmed that the situation began as a violent altercation between T Hood and Kelsey. Neighbors allegedly reported hearing yelling and commotion before shots rang out. The detail that immediately captured attention was that Kai Frost was present during the dispute. At first, he was named the prime suspect in the rapper's shooting, sparking an outpouring of speculation and anger online. Given the Frost family's fame, the case quickly became a trending topic, with fans demanding answers and media outlets competing to cover each development. However, as the days went by, the narrative began to shift. Police confirmed that the shooting was now being investigated as a possible act of self-defense. This update drastically altered how the public viewed the case, especially once it was revealed that footage had surfaced showing T Hood physically assaulting Kelsey prior to the fatal shooting.
Man. Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen. Let's get back into this Kirk and Rasheeda talk, man. What's good?
The disturbing video, along with photographs of bruises and injuries that Kelsey allegedly sustained during their relationship, painted a picture of a young woman caught in a cycle of abuse. For Rasheeda and Kirk, the revelation was both heartbreaking and devastating. As parents, they now found themselves in the center of a storm where one child, Kai, faced serious legal questions, and another, Kelsey, was confirmed to have been a victim of domestic violence. To make matters worse, this was playing out in the public eye, amplified by their reality TV past and the relentless pace of online commentary. Fans, bloggers, and gossip sites speculated endlessly, some condemning Kai, while others praised him for stepping in to defend his sister. According to reports, Kai arrived at the residence during or after the dispute and separated himself from Kelsey and T Hood before using the firearm. This detail is crucial because it suggests that Kai may not have been the aggressor, but rather someone acting out of a desperate attempt to protect his sister from further harm. Whether the shot was fired in panic, defense, or confrontation remains at the center of the investigation, but the growing evidence in Kelsey's defense has already begun shifting public perception. Media outlets like TMZ revealed additional evidence in support of Kelsey, including not only video footage of T Hood's abusive behavior, but also messages and photos shared by friends close to her. Text conversations reportedly showed her confiding about her struggles and fears, hinting that this was not an isolated incident, but part of a larger pattern of violence. The exposure of this side of the story has forced many fans to reconsider their stance on the tragedy. Still, the Frost family faces an uphill battle. Even if the shooting is ruled as self-defense, the trauma of the event will linger. For Kelsey, it means grappling with the loss of someone she once loved while processing the pain of being abused. For Kai, it means living with the weight of taking a life, even if it was in defense of his sister. And for Rasheeda and Kirk, it means balancing their roles as supportive parents with the reality that their family's name is attached to a case that has attracted nationwide attention. Rasheeda, known for her calm yet resilient demeanor on Love and Hip Hop, has not spoken publicly in detail about the incident yet. Insiders claim that she has been focused on protecting her children, especially Kelsey, and providing the emotional support needed in the aftermath of the tragedy. Kirk, who has had his fair share of controversial headlines in the past, has reportedly also been prioritizing his family during this time, staying off social media and declining public comment until the case develops further.
Man. So was Kai acting in a desperate manner, or did Kai hunt him down? The way that they tried to spin this story as if Kai was the aggressor and Kai hunted him down like a wild animal or something. What do you guys think? Was this self-defense or was this unjustified? What do y'all think? Is he justified in his actions or no? I don't know. Y'all tell me, was it self-defense or was this just flat out unaliving? Said no, Kai hated his sister. They said MCP, I'm not sure. They said self-defense. I see some people saying self-defense. She was a spoiled brat. A stand your ground defense can shield someone from criminal prosecution. That's facts. He did it for a reason. He was justified. Self-defense. A lot of people are saying self-defense. A lot of people in the crowd are saying self-defense that I've seen. So we're going to continue, man. A lot of people that have changed their stance on this case.
Public reaction to the case has been divided. Some have harshly criticized Key for allegedly pulling the trigger, while others have praised him for protecting his sister. The introduction of the abuse evidence has shifted the majority of opinion towards sympathy for the Frost children. But skeptics continue to argue about whether the shooting could have been avoided. As with many high-profile cases, the public discourse is as complicated as the investigation itself. Beyond the legal ramifications, this situation raises deeper questions about domestic violence, family loyalty, and the way reality stars are treated when their real-life struggles spill into the public domain. Many fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta remember Kelsey's early appearances on the show as she tried to navigate her music career and relationship with her brother Kirk. Now, seeing her in such a vulnerable position has been heartbreaking for longtime viewers who watched her grow up on screen. Meanwhile, the hip-hop community is mourning the loss of T. Hood. Despite his troubled relationship with Kelsey, he was a rising figure in Atlanta's underground rap scene, known for his collaborations and strong presence in the local music community. His death has left friends, family, and fans grappling with the loss of his potential, even as more details about his personal life come to light. The Frost family situation is a reminder of how quickly public perception can shift depending on the evidence presented. At first, the narrative centered on Kai as the aggressor, but with the release of video footage and evidence of Kelsey's abuse, the spotlight has shifted toward understanding the broader context. For investigators, the focus will now be on determining whether the shooting was indeed justified under Georgia's self-defense laws. For Rasheeda and Kirk, the path forward is uncertain. Their family has endured drama, scandals, and controversies on reality television, but nothing compares to the gravity of this situation. They are navigating a moment that transcends entertainment and enters the realm of real-life tragedy and justice. Regardless of the outcome, this incident will leave lasting scars on the Frost family and will likely reshape the way fans view them for years to come. As more information surfaces, one thing is certain: the Frosts will remain in the headlines until a resolution is reached. Whether the courts determine Kai acted in defense of his sister or not, the family's pain is undeniable. This is a story of domestic violence, family loyalty, and the devastating consequences of a moment that spiraled out of control. In the end, what the public sees is just fragments of a much larger picture, a picture that includes a grieving family for T. Hood, a traumatized young woman in Kelsey, and a young man in Kai, whose life is now forever changed. For Rasheeda and Kirk, the challenge is not only to protect their children, but to help them heal, no matter what the final outcome of this case may be.
Man. So we don't know how it's going to end, but it's looking like we already kind of know that they're not going to charge Kai with anything.
I usually mind my business, y'all. I haven't given y'all any updates regarding the T. Hood situation just because I was moving and minding my own business. I had to get into my new crib, all right? But let's get into this shit because for the past 3 days, I've been watching this shit like, oh, no, he didn't. First of all, yeah, while I was moving, I was scrolling in between moving boxes and unpacking and doing all that good shit. T. Hood was whooping bitches' ass. He was out here whooping these girls up. And the crazy shit is that his mama was the first one to say, oh, my son ain't never put his hands on no woman. Ma'am, your son got shot 3 months ago for putting his hands on another woman.
Exactly. Spin that back, please.
The first one to say, oh, my son bitch's ass. He was out here whooping these girls up. And the crazy shit is that his mama was the first one to say, oh, my son ain't never put his hands on no woman. Ma'am, your son got shot 3 months ago for putting his hands on another woman.
Facts. Allegedly.
What the hell wrong with your son, man? And then his sister speaking out. It's always these type of niggas that got women behind them, enabling them, and they whole brother and son is a woman beater. My God. And then the text message between Kelsey texting the mama, begging her to help. Like, your son crazy. I don't know what to do when he get domestic. Yo, this shit too much. But in my eyes, I'm done talking about this shit because that nigga fucked up for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucked up. At the end of the day, I can't feel sorry for him. After all this evidence released, the video of him going in there, molly bopping her out her sleep, I don't feel sorry for him, bro, because at the end of the day, you a grown man beating up on women like this. Hey, I can't be mad that another man protected his family, protected his sister. Kai Frost, in my opinion, did what he was supposed to do. Hey, and I pray to God they go on and write this case closed. Amen. You heard me. Case closed. Yeah, self-defense. Leave it like that. Because, bro, at the end of the day, nah. The fact that you got shot 3 months ago for beating up a woman, and then you go out beating up a woman, you obviously ain't learned your lesson the first time, bro. And to his mama, y'all dead wrong. Knowing what type of son you got. Y'all causing all this commotion on the internet, leaking phone calls like he just an innocent. He just innocently. Man, that man crazy as hell. The fuck?
Hold on.
Get wrong. Beating up a woman, you obviously didn't learn your lesson the first time, brother. And to his mama, y'all dead wrong. Knowing what type of son you got. Y'all causing all this commotion on the internet, leaking phone calls like he just an innocent. He just innocently. Man, that man crazy as hell. The fuck?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They definitely tried to clean his image up, and it just didn't go through with the people. The people it didn't resonate. It didn't give what y'all wanted it to, and it kind of backfired on y'all, and that kind of ended y'all whole little reign right there. Now, this next video, shout out to Coco and T. You know I rock with you, Coco and T. So I want to check this video out. I want to react to this shit. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? I want to get on here and talk about this T-Hood case. I've been trying to upload videos from Jamaica, and baby, the Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fiing. It took me 48 hours to upload my last video, so this might be the last video I can upload until I get home. But anyways, I've been seeing a lot of stuff in my comments like, oh, T-Hood was set up, the Frost sacrificed him, and it's a setup, and why Autopsy came out, he was pow-powed in the back, and how is that self-defense if you're pow-powed in the back? And I said, come on, if they said it's self-defense, they got to be a good damn reason.
That's the same thing I said. Look, there's something that happened that made it self-defense, and they had a good reason, because I believe they said he pulled out a weapon, and they went and looked at his body, and there's a weapon right there on his person. And I don't believe him. No one planted it there. I believe he did pull a weapon out on the girl. It's the same weapon he pulled out on her a couple days before that in the club when he pulled out on a homegirl and broke into her house and whooped her that night too. So let's keep it a buck, man. We gotta be real.
So I've been watching a lot of RatchetTV, a lot of Lakeisha Keisha.
Shout out to you, Coco and T. Salute.
That's my boo. I love her channel. And she been doing a lot of investigative journalism over there. And she put out a good little report last night, a long live. Go check it out. But in that live, I seen that she actually got some reports from the autopsy and from the police station. And even in the autopsy report, they told her, not her specifically, they told the people who did the autopsy, obviously, that yeah, he had some wounds in his back, but he also had it in his stomach. He also had it in his thighs. And the reason why was because that man was over there on some BS. He pulled up over there to Kelsey house, aka Kai Frost house, and was over there punching on Kai Frost's sister like a beanbag.
And that he did. And that he most definitely did. He definitely went over there and put hands and feet and allegedly weapons on Kelsey.
And her brother came home from work and seen it happening, and it was happening outside. Just like I said, it must have been happening outside for the parents to be like, oh, why was he pow-powed by the gate? He was trying to leave, and they were out of line. They pow-powed him in the back, making it seem like, oh, they just called him over there to get set up, which don't make no sense. The math ain't mathing.
Exactly. They did try to make it look like they called him over there and set him up. Like, come on, man. Like, the way the family spin this story and the facts that came out, it's like, bro, what in the fuck was y'all even thinking, dude? Y'all, you do realize we can see you, right? Like, nigga, do you know I can see you?
But anyways, just take a look at the report that Lakeisha Keisha got, and then I'm going to be back to say my piece.
You know, the family said that he was left there for hours before they called the police, okay? That was a lie.
Didn't we talk about this? Didn't we say that was a lie? Because how could the family say they just left him out there unalive for hours while they got their story straight and set up the crime scene before they called, when that was a lie? Because she got on RatchetTV, the mama of T-Hood, and said that she was on the phone with her son before it happened. Then after it happened, Kelsey called her crying like, oh my God, call 911. And the mama and the sister called.
Remember, let's run that back, because that's exactly what she said, but that's not what she told me originally. That's not what she said originally.
The family say they just left him out there unalive for hours while they got their story straight and set up the crime scene before they called, when that was a lie. Because she got on RatchetTV, the mama of T-Hood, and said that she was on the phone with her son before it happened. Then after it happened, Kelsey called her crying like, oh my God, call 911. And the mama and the sister called 911. So how did they leave him out there for hours if y'all are the ones who called 911? But anyways, in the autopsy report that Lakeisha Keisha got, it says what time the police were called. So that was another lie.
That is so far from the truth. We have the initial 911 call on August 8th. So that was actually at 6:55. Is that correct? 18:55.
So wasn't it 5:38? She was texting the mama and telling her to come get her son. Woo, and then not even an hour later, the police were called. So that's another lie. Like I thought. See, just more lies, bro.
That's about 6:55. Okay. So on this page, it pretty much says case brief. It says 33-year-old black male reportedly involved in a domestic dispute was transported to Piedmont East Side Medical Center with multiple GSW.
Them wounds, you know what I'm saying? Multiple wounds on his body.
And that's gunshot wounds. I just realized what that meant. Now, this is where it gets interesting, y'all. Right here, it says on August 8th, 2025. Actually, let's go up. It says conversation with Sergeant Micah. I'm so sorry, y'all. What the hell am I doing? Okay, sorry. Let me go. It says investigator narrative. Report of, it says on August 8th, 2025 at 20:46 hours, investigator Sabrina Escobar was instructed to contact Olivia Beamfo, RN, with registered nurse with Piedmont East Side Medical Center.
Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen and get those likes up, man. We should be past 600 likes by now. Let's go. What y'all sleep tonight? What's good, man? Get the likes up. Double tap your screen.
Nurse Bamfo was reporting the death of a 33-year-old black male who had sustained multiple gunshot wounds to the upper torso, buttocks, and lower extremities at the location of. This is where it took place, the house. Obviously, I took their address off. The suspect was transported via County Fire and Emergency Service, arriving at 19:42 hours and pronounced.
He passed shortly after the arrival.
So, at some point, after arriving via the ambulance, he did pass away. Now, this investigator Escobar informed Nurse Beamfo that the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner's Office would accept jurisdiction in this case and that arrangements would be made to have the suspect transported to the Gwinnett County morgue for an examination by the medical examiner.
Man, get the likes up, man. What y'all think about this T Hood situation? They lied to us, man. It was a lot of capping going on. That I do know.
Conversation with Sergeant Micah Hedgewood, Gwinnett County Police Department Homicide Unit. Now, y'all, this is the juicy of the juice. Now, it says on August 8th, and I highlighted it for y'all. On August 8th, 2025, investigator Escobar contacted Sergeant Micah Hedgewood with the Gwinnett County Police Department Homicide Unit. Sergeant Hedgewood explained that the subject was involved in a domestic dispute with two other individuals at the location. I took their address off. Snellville, Georgia, 30039. The subject reportedly drew a weapon. Y'all did hear that, right? It's in the paperwork. The subject drew.
So he did pull out his gun. He definitely pulled out a weapon. Paperwork says that.
What weapon? Which I thought he had a rock, a sock and a rock. It says it right here. Right there, I highlighted it. The subject reportedly drew a weapon. So this is actually in the report of the autopsy report, which, again, I'm not sure why they don't have it in the police report, but I guess that's their way of doing things. It said another individual reportedly subject out of self-defense. Charges are unknown at the time of this report. For additional information, please see the Gwinnett County Police Department incident number with case.
Okay, y'all seen what she said. She got the autopsy report and it said that he had a weapon. he was over there starting shit. It was already reported that he was over there putting hands and feet on Kelsey. When Kai got home from work, he seen his sister was injured, and that's Kai's house. He didn't just get called over to the house. He lives there. He was coming home from work. He come home from work and
that's facts. That's something else that they didn't want to spin it, but they was kind of trying to spin that too, like making it. But T Hood didn't even live there. To my knowledge, they said T Hood was just kind of forcing his way over there type shit, strong arming his way into that damn crib.
he has a weapon at the place where he lives. He come home, he see his sister in the front yard with injuries. The police have it in the police report that she had injuries. And then that man, it says in the autopsy report that he had a weapon, but no, y'all believe the Frost went, set up the scene, put weapons in his hands. When the homegirl, Kelsey's homegirl, just told y'all in my last video, not my last video, but a couple videos ago, Kelsey homegirl said they were out at the club and he pulled a weapon on them. And they called the police and all kinds of stuff. So it's like, this is not like a random act, the V word. He has reports of doing this multiple times. Y'all act like y'all didn't know. He just was.
Come on now, this is all facts, but nobody wanted to present these facts. They kind of wanted to leave this shit where it was.
Outside putting hands on feet on women, and some men kept telling him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. And they asked him again, he wouldn't stop. They asked him again. Finally, they had to pop him, and he was popped 3 times just in April. The end of April, so not even that long ago. And y'all was in my comments like, how could he possibly be putting hands and feet on Kelsey if he's recovering from them 3 wounds? Come on, y'all. Go look at his Instagram. He was hop, skipping, and jumping on stage, performing. He out roughing bitches up in the streets. Like, them little wounds been healed. Kelsey nursed him back to health. It's all over her Instagram. So not only did she nurse him back to health after he was out fighting with one of his side chicks, and some other street guys had to put had to put silver things in his body. Damn, YouTube, I can't say nothing, y'all. I'm telling you, my video keeps getting deleted. But not only is this on record that he just did this a couple months ago, some men just had to pow him. And they didn't end his life. They gave him injuries where he would still live. But he just did this. But anyways, Lakeisha also had reports of several domestic disturbance cases. And I told y'all in my last video that he has a history of domestic disturbance. Go look at his charges. I said it in my last video. I found charges that he had from years ago where he did domestic V on someone and family V and child. Dang, I can't even see the word child. It's probably going to cut this out too. Go look at my last video. All his charges that has to do with children is in my last video. I just want to know, if the police said they're treating it as self-defense, the autopsy report said that he had a pow in his hand, are y'all still not believing that it is what it is just because he has some pows in his back? Could it not be that he had a pow on Kelsey and her brother defended her and did what the hell he needed to do to save her life? I don't know if we're ever going to hear Kelsey's side of the story because we don't went so hard on her ass when she first spoke, but it's a tangled web of BS. And thank God she's still alive. Thank God her brother was there to help out the situation. I know the family is grieving, but they need to let it go. They need to let it go at this point. But tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Put your notification bells on. And go check out Lakeisha Live. She has a big old in-depth live. Tell me what y'all think. Put your thumbs up. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
So that's the T Hood situation that we're dealing with as we speak. T Hood, oh T Hood. I guess what do y'all feel like? T Hood just got what he deserved? Do y'all feel like you still want justice? Is anyone in here still screaming justice for T Hood? Let me just ask that question. Can I get everybody to be honest with me? Is anybody in here screaming justice for T Hood? Raise your hand if you are. Drop the caps if you are not. If you are screaming justice for T Hood, I want to see your hands raised right now. If you're not saying justice for T Hood, drop the caps to let me know you're done with it. Let me know in the chat. Throw your hands up if you are saying justice for T Hood. Drop the caps if you're over it. Let me see the chat. Come on, y'all. Let me know. I see a lot of caps coming up. I haven't seen no hands raised so far. I've seen no hands raised so far. Yes, everyone deserves justice. Leash says, Leash, justice is over. It's self-defense. Ain't no justice. That shit done. It's a no, dog. It's a no for me, dog. Hey, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Yeah, Leash, it's over. Ain't no justice at this point. It's self-defense. That case is a wrap. So T Hood, unfortunately, he couldn't get right. And he just did this a couple of months ago. This just happened to him. Like, bro, you would think if you just got pew-pewed a couple of 3 or 4 months ago, you probably will be on a straight and narrow path thinking God just saved you and it could have ended all bad. And maybe you should change your ways. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should repent and change and, you know what I'm saying? Figure out life. You know what I'm saying? Get a job, start doing something different. But nah, you want to go back and continue to do the same thing. And God finally said, you know what? You're not going to learn. So, all right, it is what it is. You make this mistake and this is going to be your last. He gave you the option. You went with your first mind and now you don't have one. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. And that's just the facts. You went with your first mind and now you can't think about nothing no more. It's done. A simple decision can cause you the rest of your life. And that's the facts. Just a simple, just a split-second decision can cause you the rest of your life, man. There's a lot of people in the penitentiary and in the graveyard. There's a lot of people in the penitentiary thinking about that right now, or maybe not. There's a lot of people in the graveyard that can't think no more based off of split-second decision. Another split-second decision would be doing some sort of narcotics and going out in public and acting a damn fool. Let's get to this next story, man.
If that Lil Nas situation don't teach you.
Oh, no, that ain't the one I want. It's this one, I think.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Was that it? Yeah. It was it. There you go.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at.
Huh? Go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No.
TMZ says that they spoke to police and they...
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at.
Huh? Go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No.
TMZ says that they spoke to police and they tried to reach out to the reps, but they've confirmed that this wasn't a stunt. This is literally in the story because I'm sure they thought so too.
And I'm not saying this is a stunt, but I'm saying this still could be a stunt because even if the police came, you can still
get the likes up, y'all. This is Lil Nas. We don't know. It's another nutcase. So he said another nutcase. Salute, Ivy. Hey, man, yeah, Lil Nas X done lost his damn mind. Let's go.
Put on a show for the police and end up getting arrested.
But they took him to the hospital for a possible OD, so there should be some sort of like medical something that will be talked about.
Way the rest of his clothes, body perfectly oiled.
There's no oil on his body.
I'm not.
Like he came from a Diddy party. Let's keep it a buck.
Oil.
That's giving regular
hard, bro.
Yeah, baby. It's giving a little.
You like ashy is what I'm saying.
This the publicity stuff.
I just hate that we live in this world where somebody can go through a drug overdose, have a mental breakdown, and the first thing I think to myself is publicity stuff. I don't want to
Yeah, I think everybody kind of thought, what the hell is he got going on? He got an album coming out, or?
believe we live in a world where people pretend to do shit like this.
But we know that already.
This though?
Yeah.
God damn, yo. You gonna go this far? You gonna go this far, pretend to overdose and get arrested for what?
Yeah, for what? For what, right? Let's get down here, man. Let's start talking about this Lil Nas
I know
situation.
there's nothing in the record that drugs were even a part of this. And so this is just an aberrant episode and an otherwise productive life. To call his life productive, I think, would be an understatement. I think it's a remarkable life.
So, Mr. Hill, do you understand and accept those conditions?
Yes.
He's very remorseful for what happened, but it can happen in any family, he's going to get the help that he needs, and just keep him in your prayers, give him the same grace and mercy that God give everyone.
Sir, what kind of
for the fans that love him and adore him is his dad said, pray for him, think about him, root for him, cheer him on, and don't forget all the success that he had, and just don't judge somebody by the worst moment in their life.
So Lil Nas X got a lot of weird stuff going on surrounding his situation. I don't know what this is. They're saying that this was just an episode. They're saying it was not an OD. He was just having it was an episode. What the hell do you mean this don't look like an episode to me? This looks like something more than just an episode, because then this came out. This came out right here earlier. Let's watch this real quick.
So all of these people are from Carroll Hill, case number 25 BWCF0.
He looking like he finna cry. He looking like he look a damn mess in there. Is it just me, or did Lil Nas X look horrible right now?
13889. So hearing with the defendant is Christine O'Connor.
That's correct, John.
And this is Rudy for the people. I would just pause at both sides. I believe I observed, as did thousands of others, what led up to his arrest. I did not observe the arrest, and apparently there was nothing filed on the events that of the defendant's actions prior to the police arrival. I just want both sides to know that. So, you waive for the written statement rights and are pleading not guilty?
I do, Your Honor.
So I'll set this case as a 0 of 10 on September 15, 2025, Department 112 before Judge Samuels. And cost of a 0 of 10. Mr. Hill, you have a right to a speedy preliminary hearing within 10 court days of today, 60 calendar days. You understand and deduct that right to your case to be set for preliminary hearing setting on September 15th, with the understanding that any preliminary hearing occurred within 10 court days of that day?
Yes.
And how big is it with Judge Brandolino and Department of Tax, President Frank, briefly report will be ordered for seconds.
He look like he crying and shit. I don't know what he's going through, but something is going on with this kid. Yeah, he look lost as hell right now, man. Yeah, he just look lost. He looks lost and defeated right now. I don't know what he got going on, but he definitely looks lost.
Rapper Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty to 4 felony charges after allegedly attacking police officers and resisting arrest while wandering mostly naked in Los Angeles last week. Video of the incident circulated online, appearing...
What in the hell we got going on here, man? What the hell we got going on here, man?
Attacking police officers and resisting arrest while wandering mostly naked in Los Angeles last week. Video of the incident circulated online, appearing to show him walking the streets in only underwear and cowboy boots. Police say the 26-year-old was later taken to hospital for a possible overdose. He's facing 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer and 1 count of resisting an executive officer. He's pleaded not guilty. He's been ordered to attend 4 Narcotics Anonymous meetings a week or attend outpatient treatment. His bail has been set at $75,000 US.
So a lot of people I noticed were online saying that he should have never played with God. And I don't know if y'all remember that he did a video that he went to HE double hockey sticks and was twerking on Satan himself. And he was doing a lot of weird stuff. Salute Big Baby for the 5-piece. I appreciate you. Says, what the hell is going on? It's loose, Big Baby. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. And I appreciate that 5-piece. Salute, salute, salute. Where they put us at, man? We got $35 on the screen, man. Come on, y'all. Get the support up or double tap the screen and get the likes up. But yeah, man, this dude, I don't know what Lil Nas X got going on, man, but it's definitely giving, it's loose. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. Yeah, this dude is out of control, man. Somebody got to do something with this dude, man. He was twerking on the devil, and he was doing a bunch of weird stuff in that video. I don't know if y'all remember that damn video, but They say he sold himself to the. Yeah, he sure did. He sold his soul in that video, but yeah, I don't know, man. So a lot of people were saying that's what you get for playing
Am
with
I the
God.
only one that feels like Lil Nas X will be better off locked up in jail or prison? And not like for as punishment for what he did, but to protect him from these demonic beings that are trying to attack him and take advantage of him. It really feels like, you know, some of these entertainers and athletes have sold their souls. And, you know, seeing Lil Nas X walk down the street damn near naked, it seems like it was a cry for help. And then seeing him at court today, it was really, really sad. I don't think Lil Nas X needs to be released for at least a good year. He needs to get his mind together. He needs to find spiritual guidance, because it's going to be worse if he gets out. I'm really, you know, worried about that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, him walking down the street like that lets you know that he's being attacked by something that wants his very soul. So, you know, I hope that they put him in prison or, you know, in jail or some type of light holding where he's protected from the outside. What are you guys' thoughts?
So it is looking like that's what's happening, because you remember when Martin was doing this and people called him crazy. Mariah Carey, people looked at her like she was crazy. A lot of people were crying out for help, and this was just their way of doing it. And when it looks like someone is crying out for help, people look at him, oh my God, what is he doing, man? He's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But not understanding, like, he's probably being attacked. You don't know what that dude is going through in the industry, man. This is a wicked, wicked industry. Says, yes, he sold his soul to the devil. Salute to Red Velvet for the 5-piece. I appreciate you, Red Velvet. Salute, salute, salute. Well, you know, he could be just getting attacked spiritually right now, man. That might be what we're watching. What do y'all think?
Yeah, Lil Nas X is cooked. But y'all, the video, his face, something going on, fool. He looked like he lost, like, did I really do this? I'm telling y'all, something was going on with Buddy. He was possessed to some shit, and I know why. Because he chose to be on the other side. Y'all see what happened when you go against God, right? Prime example. He has on Fruit of the Looms. His favorite candy is Fruities. He didn't mock God so many times, y'all. But y'all, look at this video and y'all tell me I'm not tripping. Like, he just looked like, damn, I don't know what the hell was going on. Look at this man's face, y'all. He just looked like he dumbfounded, like he just lost for words. Like he really don't know what happened that night. Am I tripping? Look at him.
No, you're not tripping.
He don't even look like the same person. Go back and watch that video when he was outside. That don't look like him, fool. They look like two different people. Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I'm damn sure not flying. This man is now facing 4 counts. If he ever wanted to get out that system, he could go ahead and kiss that shit goodbye. They got that over his head. He's cooked.
Yeah, he's facing 4 felonies. They're saying he assaulted 3 police officers. And I can't remember what the other one. It was resisting a order or something. I can't remember. The 4th one, I can't remember. It's 4 felonies. 3 assaults on a police officer. And salute G Money for the 10-piece. I appreciate it. Says inbox game. He had 3 assaults on a police officer and also resisting an order. So yeah, he definitely got some explaining to do. Damn it, I can't even get into this damn Facebook on this damn phone. Shit. Man. I can't remember my damn. Let's go. My bad. Let's see if I can get in like this. Okay, I did get in. All right, boom. All right, let's see what's up. It says, and he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven, a declaration by Jesus in response to his disciples, return from his mission where they witnessed even demons submit in his name. Oh, yeah. And then he had these damn shoes. Yeah, he came out with these damn shoes right here. Them Baphomet shoes. He came out with this shit. This is Lil Nas X shoes he came out with. Them damn devil worshiping shoes he had. Lil Nas X Nikes. They sold out in minutes. Look, he got his shit over his eye. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely playing with fire, dog. This dude playing with fire. Yeah, he had them damn devil worshiping Nikes he came. Yeah, he been mocking God for a long time. And I'm just gonna be real about it. He definitely been mocking for quite some time. And he been playing with fire, dog. And now look at his ass. But this might be what he need.
To see a person walking down the street in their underwear and your first reaction is not, okay, this person needs help, but to view them as a criminal is America. That's America. Like, what is happening to Lil Nas X and him potentially facing prison time for a mental health crisis is normal in America. These systems fail people suffering from mental health issues every time. But even deeper than that, it's honestly sad to see how the machine just eats up these young adults and spits them right out. And you can't convince me it's not the machine. Like, how many times do we have to see this happen?
Salute to Lil Pretty T for that 5-piece. That should fit super on the live stream. I appreciate you. Salute.
Before you start looking at these systems like, okay, maybe this is not a conspiracy. Britney, Justin, Prince, Michael, Whitney, Lil Nas X, Amanda, like the list can go. Looking at these systems like, okay, maybe this is not a conspiracy. Britney, Justin, Prince, Michael, Whitney, Lil Nas X.
Does those names ring a bell? I'm gonna run that back one more time. Do those names ring a bell to y'all? What y'all think about that? What happened to Britney? A lot of people, I seen Chat Trap was talking about Britney Spears and saying, this don't sound like Britney, look like Britney. I think Britney checked out a long time ago. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I mean, it don't got nothing to do with this, but it got a lot to do with this. I think they got Whitney, you know what I'm saying? Mike, you know what I'm saying? We all know what they did to Mike. Boy, they ran a play on Mike. Prince, you know what I'm saying? All of them had a common thing that they were doing, and they were waking people up. And I heard that Lil Nas X had started talking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Right before all this stuff went down, to my knowledge, they said he started trying to, you know, talk about Jesus, make songs about, you know, the other things. And he wasn't going with them no more. And they did Diddy the same way. When Diddy started waking up and trying to start his own all-black campaign and saying, go against all these voting and whatever. He was with the vote or die. Then he was like, no. We need our own system because this is fucked up. He started waking people up. Everybody that's doing something different and going against the grain, they kind of start trying to take these people out. Let's go. Name me an artist. Nipsey Hussle. We seen what they did to him when he's waking people up on Dr. Sebi. What else y'all think, man? Name somebody that the industry took out. Tupac. He was waking a lot of people up. Pimp C. He was waking a lot of people up to this BS that's going on in hip hop. I'm just thinking, off the top of my head, who else, y'all? Coolio. Shit. Left Eye. She was waking people up to Dr. Sebi. Yeah, it's been a bunch, y'all. Aaliyah, that was just a sacrifice. Aaliyah was just a sacrifice. Aaron Carter, Bill Cosby still alive. I said Malcolm Jamal, Kobe Bryant, DMX, Angie Stone. Keep them coming, y'all. Who else? I said Left Eye, Dr. Sebi, Tory Lanez. Yeah, Tory Lanez definitely, he was waking people up and they got his ass right up in that prison system. Tory Lanez was definitely done like that. Wendy Williams, Bernie Mac. Keep them coming, y'all. Who else? Before we continue, I want to know who else did the industry take out, gang? Prince. Yeah, I said Prince. I said Mike. A lot of these names I didn't say, though. ODB, yep. Cat Williams, they did him dirty, too. Nick Cannon shut the fuck up whenever, they did him dirty. They shut him right up. Say Whitney. I said Whitney. DMX was on there. Yeah, man. Y'all can keep talking about it in the chat. And let me know, man. Jamie Foxx, there you go. Hillary Duff, there you go. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Happen before you start looking at these systems like, okay, maybe this is not a conspiracy. Britney, Justin, Prince, Michael, Whitney, Lil Nas X, Amanda, like the list can go on of how these
bright stars, young, youthful, go into the machine and then shit like this happens. And honestly, this is why I don't chase celebrity. If anybody's still chasing celebrity with the way, with the karmic ties that's going down in Hollywood and in the music industry right now, I feel bad for you. Now, let's be clear. I want success. I want to be seen in the world for my gifts. I want to be acknowledged for my gifts. I want money. I want all the things, baby. But I'm not chasing that. I know a lot of the things are gonna come with the territory of what I want, of my light. But I'm not chasing that shit. And I feel bad for anybody who is still chasing celebrity, because we literally see what it does to people.
Yep, we all see. But they definitely will take these artists out, man. They definitely will take these artists out. And I think that's what we're looking at, man. Let's keep it a buck.
Did y'all see what just happened to Lil Nas in the fucking courtroom? He cooked. Look at his face. Hey, one thing about somebody, they start looking serious as hell when that trouble falling in. He got felonies, including he hurt a police officer. He about to do some serious time. That's the face of a man that know he about to do time. Now, unless you live on...
Now, he also, they said he injured a police officer too. So I believe one of those is an injury to a police officer. It's going to be assault on a peace officer with causing injury. So whatever he did, he injured one of those police. So I don't see him getting off with probation on this. I'm gonna be real. I think they got Lil Nas. Whatever he did that night, I think that they're not gonna let him go off on the mental illness thing. They're gonna be like, nah, you assaulted police, bro. And 3 of them. And they say he beat their A. He probably did. And they said he hurt one of them. So they had to go to the hospital or something, man. Allegedly. Let's go.
Rock, you know, Lil Nas was fighting the cops butt naked with a pamper on. And at some point, the fucking pamper even came off. But check this out. Now they set his bail at $75,000. If you remember over the weekend, he didn't have no bail. But they saying he looking at some serious times, years on top of years on top of years. And to be honest, I ain't never been a big fan of him anyway, with all that devil worshiping and all that stuff they be exposing our kids to anyway. So his ass probably about to go down, but so much crazy shit going on and I don't like it. What if I told you? Stay tuned.
Yeah, so he is facing some prison time. I don't think Lil Nas X needs to be in nobody's prison. Cause I mean, I don't know where he's safe at though. He's in a weird spot.
Let's talk about this Lil Nas X situation because something ain't adding up. So according to headlines, he's out here wandering around Ventura Boulevard in nothing but cowboy boots and underwear, maybe even fully nude, rapping Nicki Minaj verses at 5 in the morning. The cops roll up, say he's incoherent, maybe even overdosing. Next thing you know, boom, 4 felony counts, 3 counts of battery on a police officer, 1 count of resisting. Now pause. If the man was incoherent, maybe even overdosing, maybe even having a medical emergency, how is he assaulting 3 trained officers? You telling me that a confused artist in boots is out here beating down LAPD like John Wick? Or is this one of those classic cases where resisting really just means that he didn't go down the way that they wanted him to? And notice the inconsistencies. First, he's nude, then he's in underwear, then TMZ drops a video of him strutting in boots. Which one is it? Why can't they keep the story straight? And why is TMZ the first to make the ID, not the LAPD? Since when do celebrity gossip blogs serve as official police spokespeople?
He making some points because boy TMZ be getting every motherfucker. Like, how do y'all get all this, bro? Like, y'all just so happen to just catch him strolling down the street. Oh, that's Lil Nas X. Who would even know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what the hell is going on, man?
This artist in boots is out here beating down LAPD like John Wick. Or is this one of those classic cases where resisting really just means that he didn't go down the way that they wanted him to? And notice the inconsistencies. First, he's nude, then he's in underwear, then TMZ drops a video of him strutting in boots. Which one is it? Why can't they keep the story straight? And why is TMZ the first to make the ID, not the LAPD? Since when do celebrity gossip blogs serve as official police spokespeople? Here's another layer. Hours before the arrest, he did wipe his Instagram and he dropped random song snippets. Same boot, same vibe. Could have been a promo, could have been him spiraling. But then suddenly he's arrested and hospitalized. Days later, he's on IG saying he lost control of the right side of his face. Now that sounds like Bell's palsy, a stroke, or some kind of neurological episode, not a crime spree. So let me ask y'all, was this really a violent felony? Or was this a black artist having a medical breakdown in public who got tackled by the cops that didn't know the difference between a patient and a perp, because stacking felonies is the oldest trick in the book to cover up when forces go too far? And don't forget, LAPD has a long history of turning medical emergencies into criminal records. What better way to bury the truth than to slap them with 4 felonies and let TMZ distract with cowboy boots and shock headlines? At the end of the day, I don't know all the details, but I know this: the story they're selling us don't line up. And if it doesn't make sense, it usually means somebody's hiding the real story.
What do y'all think about that? Interesting. Are they lining Lil Nas X up right now? Is this dude getting lined up? Are they finna try to get rid of him? What is going on with Lil Nas X, man?
What's really going on with him? Check out the next video.
Everybody notices how fucking bad he looks, man. He look horrible. Like, he looks horrible. Everybody pointing this out, man. Like, damn, that dude look bad. Let's see if I can get in closer. There you go. Look at his eyes. He look out of it, bro. He just look completely out of it. I think he done sold his soul, man. I think that kid done sold his soul, bro. I hate to say it, but I do believe he did. And the devil coming to collect sooner than he thought. You know what I'm saying? I think he did it, man. But he wasn't bringing in any revenue. Now, facts. He was bringing him in revenue like last year, but he ain't making no hits no more. That people that caught on to that bullshit he doing. That's why he looking lost now, bro. He ain't bringing in no money no more. You done laid in the bed with the devil. Now you paying. It's too late. It's too late to feel. It's too late to feel bad. I mean, it is what it is.
And when I smell, this is me doing a full smell right now, by the way. It's like, what the fuck? Bro, I can't even laugh right, bro. What the fuck? Oh my God. So, oh my God, bro. So, yeah.
So this dude done lost the feeling in half of his damn face. He done lost the feeling in half his face. Like, he going through a bunch of crazy stuff at the moment, man. Like, he dealing with some shit.
And when I smell, this is me doing a full smell right now, by the way. It's like, what the fuck? Bro, I can't even laugh right, bro. What the fuck? Oh my God. So,
And right after he came from the hospital, all this crazy stuff happened.
oh my God, bro. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that dude can't even move his damn face right now. I told you this dude got a lot of weird stuff going on right now, man. I just think that that's just the evil spirit attached to him. That's what I think. I think he got a very evil spirit attached to him. And I mean, my boy, he's better repent. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Lil Nas X pleads not guilty to all 4 felonies. Well, who the hell wasn't running down the street with tidy whities on? You or Bill Bellamy? Huh? Lil Nas X pleads not guilty to all 4 felonies. Well, who the hell wasn't running down the street in tidy whities? You or Bill Bellamy? Listen, I understand, you know what I'm saying? At some point, we get like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get off of this, okay? But they got you before you took all your clothes off and with the tidy whities on, okay? Not to mention you fought police officers. Now listen, am I saying it's guilty? Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe his drink or something was spiked. We don't know what happened, okay? But apparently they hit him with 4 felonies, okay? And he said not guilty to all of them. The judge gave him a $75,000 bond. Okay, we'll see if we can get some of these dropped maybe. I think he got the lawyer money to, you know what I'm saying, get some of these knocked down to misdemeanors. But I want to know what was in his system. And I'm pretty sure the toxicology report going to come out one way or another. But this is something that needs to be worked on. Now, they said stipulations on his bail is going to be that he has to be in an outpatient program while he is out on bail. And, of course, he can't use extracurricular activities anymore, which he probably shouldn't be using in the first place. Listen, Lil Nas X, I hope you get it together. Honestly, it's just like a repeat thing when it comes to like stars who kind of like, I wouldn't say fall off, but they kind of reach this plateau. And then like on the way down, when they start like going back into the shadows and not really like the star that they popped out to be, they start doing like a little bit crazy stuff. We don't know what it is. I'm not going to call it anything. So y'all get in the comments. We'll talk about that there. But I'm just going to bring y'all the news. Lil Nas X might be getting out on bail. I'm just a messenger.
He did get out, but it still looks bad for him, being that, bro, you literally just assaulted some police officers. What the hell you got going on?
We have some breaking news coming out of Los Angeles, California. Lil Nas X is being charged with 4 felony counts today via NBC News. This is what the report says. It says that Lil Nas X has been charged with 4 felonies after allegedly injuring officers when he was found naked on Ventura Boulevard last week. The Los Angeles Police Department has said that the Old Town Road rapper, whose legal name is Montero Lamar Hill, charged officers when they approached him in the early hours of last Thursday night. It came after officers said that they received reports of a nude man in the area. A law enforcement source told NBC News last week that Hill punched an officer in the face twice, and that it was unclear whether he was in mental distress or experiencing an overdose.
So he punched an officer in the face twice. Bruh, you out of there. Yeah, I don't know about you getting no probation for that, nigga. You going to jail. Your ass going to jail. I'm gonna be real. You punched the officer twice in the face, you're going to jail, buddy.
He was taken to the hospital at the time and arrested for battery on a police officer. Court documents filed on Monday in Los Angeles County Superior Court show Hill is now facing 3 counts of battery on a police officer and 1 count of resisting police arrest. Additional details on the incident were not immediately available. So yeah, it's looking like this guy might be going to jail for multiple years because of what happened. Again, the report didn't specify if this guy was intoxicated, high on drugs, etc. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Did you guys see those videos? I'm obviously not going to post them here because he was naked or at least in his underwear. I don't know what TikTok's terms and guidelines are. Not looking to get banned here. What do you guys think about this story? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, make sure you follow for more politics, news, and culture.
Yeah, so with that information being out there that you literally put your hands on a cop, punched him twice, bro, you going to prison. You done.
And just like that, Lil Nas X now has 4 felony charges after being arrested for walking around LA in the nude. These are 3 counts of battery on a cop and resisting arrest. Some of his fans are saying that this is too much. He took off his drawers, ran up on a cop, and punched the cop.
You thought he was gonna get away with that. Look, we gotta be realistic. People on social media are saying this is karma. Some saying because he was messing around with this devil. Some people saying because he was mocking God. While others saying that because he was 25-8 doing antics, trolling, and now all that trolling karma has come back to bite him. Only reason he doesn't have a nudity charge is because they're still waiting on the report to see if he was under the influence or not. But they're gonna do him like designer and put him on that list. Like I said, you don't gotta believe in God's spirits or whatever, but you gotta believe that if you put too much negativity out in the world, it will come back and bite you. We've seen it time and time again with celebrities, normal people, every day. You do too much negative, it comes back. That's just the way of life, bro. What do you guys think about the situation?
Crazy work, gang. This is crazy work. Let's continue, man.
I think the LAPD charging Lil Nas X with 4 felonies is absolutely disgusting. This very young man was wandering the streets with no clothes on and some cowboy boots on, and people called the police to help him. LAPD is saying that he resisted arrest and didn't allow officers to do their job or whatever. Clearly, Lil Nas X was in distress. We all saw the video at this point. That man needed help. He didn't need to be arrested. And this is why people say things like defund the police, because what do you mean? There weren't some mental health professionals that could have stepped into this situation other than police? So now he's facing 3 counts of battery on a police officer, and then he's facing 1 count of resisting arrest. And after all was said and done, he was taken to the hospital. And then NBC News says that a law enforcement source says that it wasn't clear if Lil Nas X was under mental distress or experiencing an OD. But y'all arrested this man and charged him. Like, be fucking...
Yeah, if he was ODing, I don't think he would have been doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you were ODing, I don't know. I would just think if someone was ODing, they wouldn't be out punching cops. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck are y'all talking about? Now, maybe drunk or something like that, but ODing, I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me in the chat. I just don't think so, but let's go.
Could you imagine doing an entire music video surrounded around being in jail, and then 4 years later you're charged with a felony for walking the streets naked and then putting your hands on a police officer? Apparently, the videos that we saw of Lil Nas X just a few days ago walking the streets in his underwear, those were real. Like, that was not a PR stunt. He actually was walking the streets in his underwear, or some reports are saying at some point he took them off because he was naked. And people actually called the police on him. And when he was confronted by police, allegedly, he put hands on the officers, injuring at least 3 of them. And it's so crazy to me because he plays around so much to the point that when he's actually facing a crisis, nobody believes him. Like, I legitimately thought that that was just another PR scam. He's always lying about something when he's about to promote new music. Like, I did not take it serious. I didn't engage with it. Like, oh, okay. And now he's facing jail time. And I wish him nothing but the best, but hey.
You get what you give, my boy. You cannot be out here mocking God, playing with the word, man. One thing you can't do is that. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you think. If you go out here and you keep playing with God, you gonna F around and find out. Just that's as plain as I can put it. You go playing with God and you gonna mess around and find out exactly who he is. Let's continue.
And what happened to Lil Nas X, that's kind of why I'm dragging my feet with my music. If I ever were to go back to doing music full time, it would just be simply to hear myself on the beat, because the music that's out today, I only listen to 3 or 4 people. So if I ever was to go back, it would, nonetheless. He was seen roaming the streets or wherever he was, clearly out of his mind. Why does that happen to almost every person in their career? They get, it puts you in the mindset of the Jeffrey Dahmer series. Like, what's going on here? And it says, you really can't believe what's on the internet. We'll never know because we're not him. It's said that it was an apparent OD, but we know better. When an artist apparently or appears to have OD'd, something has happened to them and they're trying to get away from it in their mind. It's the same thing every time.
So what has happened to him where he could no longer take it? And now he trying to, or it could be somebody was jealous of him, snuck something in his drink or in his food. That can happen. When you get to making millions and millions of dollars, it makes people jealous. You can't trust nobody. That's why I say, I have no desire to be in that kind of lifestyle because you can't trust nobody. I used to think celebrities were crazy until I assessed it from a different standpoint. It's like, I don't know what it's like to be around. You can't trust nobody you around. It's a lonely life to live. But nonetheless, prayers.
Yeah, you damn sure can't trust nobody in this generation. Not these days. Be very careful the company you keep, because shit, you just never know. Somebody could
I can
spike
see a lot
them.
of Christians rejoice at the fact that things are happening to Lil Nas X. Let me catch you in your hypocrisy. Whether you feel like someone deserves a punishment or not is not up to you and it's not your business. The Bible says, vengeance mine, says the Lord, for a reason. The Bible also says, do not rejoice when your enemy falls, or God will turn his anger away from that person. He will turn his wrath away from that person. It literally says, do not gloat when your enemy falls, or the Lord will see that and disapprove and turn his wrath away from him. So what does that say? You shouldn't be rejoicing at his fall. Doesn't it say to bless those who curse you as well? And bless your enemies? The same God you're defending, you don't even read his word. Because if you read the word, then you would know that. Unless you're just being disobedient, and that's even worse. Knowing what to do and not doing it, that's a sin. That's in James. I'm just saying though.
That's some facts for your ass real quick. That's some facts for your ass real quick. She definitely had a point that yeah, y'all be out here defending stuff but don't even know exactly what the hell you talking about anyway. Like, what are you talking about? You don't even know. That has some people you could tell have never even read the word to know exactly what it means. Hey, we still not even at 700 likes, y'all. Y'all double tap that screen and get the likes up, man. We at $55. We still 45 away from a honey bun. Either donate or tap the damn screen. Let's go, gang. Let's go. Cause there's some grade A content for y'all ass tonight.
What the hell is going on with Lil Nas X? People are saying that Lil Nas X was walking around LA wearing a grown-up diaper. Where's his bodyguards at? Where are they? What is going on out here, guys? What is going on with Lil Nas X? Every time people go Hollywood, these type of things start to happen. This reminds me of the Martin Lawrence situation. Remember when he was running around in the streets saying that they was trying to... Remember that? What is going on out here, guys? You know, when it comes to being famous, being rich, being known, it comes with so many things. That's why you're just better off being a normal person and working hard to do something else besides what they want you to do. Then there's people guessing what kind of Pampers he had on. People were saying it's Pampers, Huggies. Bro, stop it. Y'all better check on Lil Nas X because something's going on in HW. Is Lil Nas X okay? Because where is his bodyguards? How is he able to be in the streets, roaming the streets, with grown-up diapers on? This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling people what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I did see a video with him at nighttime in LA. I seen it. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you've seen him in person. I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know what Lil Nas got going on, but I think it's a cry for help. That's what I think. I think it was a cry for help.
Things are getting worse for Lil Nas. He's been hit with 4 felony counts. According to TMZ, he's been hit with 3 counts of battery on a police officer with injury and 1 count of resisting an executive order. Authorities say the charges stem from an early morning incident in Ventura Boulevard where Nas X was reportedly found in his birthday suit behaving erratically.
It seems like anytime a celebrity gets into
It's 11/11, make a wish.
these type of situations, friends are nowhere to be found. If I would have saw an erratic post from any of my friends, bitch, I'm picking up the phone. And if you don't call me back or answer the phone, bitch, I'm driving to your house. I'm about to be Inspector Gadget because what's going on you? Y'all know I sent my friends an I love you text message. I just want to say I love you. Why do I get phone calls around the block talking about you okay? Are you good? Is there something wrong? Because I rarely say that.
like out of a random thing. They thought I was about to take myself out or some shit. That's the kind of friends he needs. I am praying for Nas because I know this is not an easy situation. I know he's probably going through a lot mentally, but let's hope he gonna do some time. Let's just hope it's not a lot.
Oh, he doing time, all right. You didn't punch 3 cops? I heard it was 3? Yeah, you didn't hit 3 cops? Oh yeah, you done, bro. You might as well cancel.
Yeah, this wasn't a PR.
Might as well cancel Christmas.
Our stunt. Oh my God. Lil Nas X is now facing years, yes, years in prison, as he's been charged with 4 different felonies for his little stunt in Los Angeles at 4 a.m. about a week ago, a little less than a week ago, where he was running around naked and in his underwear, seemingly on drugs. He was reported for an overdose as well. I think he's okay though. 1 or 2 of the felonies are for battery with injury on a police officer, which that's not good. That is really bad. Battery on a police officer is bad, but battery with injury? That means he injured the cop. Now, we don't have the body cam footage or anything like that right now to examine.
Yeah, I want to see this body cam footage. They need to drop the body cam footage.
Specifically what happened and, give our own opinions and thoughts on it. But right now, just looking at the felony charges and what's been written out for him, this is not good. A lot of people thought this potentially could be a PR stunt at first, but now, clearly, clear as day, right? Definitely not a PR stunt. We will continue to update you guys on this as soon as we get more information, as soon as I get more information, but this is not good.
Yes, he's in deep waters right now, Mr. Lil Nas X. He was trolling. It ain't funny no more.
Not reports claiming that Lil Nas X could be facing years in prison. You guys, what? People are originally thinking the videos of him in his underwear putting a traffic cone over his head was maybe music promo, but this is serious. I don't know who's trying to go to prison for some music promo. TMZ just reported that he was hit with 4 felonies. Lil Nas X is now facing years in prison because the LA County District Attorney has charged him with 4 felonies, including battery with injury on a police officer. This all went down last week and he spent the weekend in jail. And like I said, at first when everyone was hearing about this, they were thinking that this was just some silly music promo because the videos of him walking in the street kind of felt on par with him doing very memeable things in the past. Plus, he had just wiped his entire Instagram and started posting what looked to be teasers to new music. Fans are anticipating the drop of his second album, Dream Boy, so they figured this must mean that it was coming soon. But now, things just seem way more serious about the situation that I don't think it's music promo.
Yeah, but he ain't been making that record label no money, and if he go to jail and they drop an album, they gonna be able to eat off his music. Good music promo, right? What the hell you talking about? Charlamagne, you got some explaining to do. Hey, we need 25 people to double tap that screen and get it to 700. Let's go. Man. What the fuck, gang?
If that Lil Nas situation don't teach y'all nothing else, especially for the gay community, take it from me. Take it from me. Don't ever prioritize that punk shit. Do not, under no circumstances, prioritize that punk shit. I don't care what nobody tell you. I don't give a fuck what you think you see. All of that shit can wait. That shit can wait. It can wait. All of that. The clubs, the parties, the gay prides, all of that punk shit can wait. Prioritize your career, being successful, being the best fucking version of yourself that God can allow you to be. Make that your focus. The punk shit can wait. Because I promise you, no matter how good the shit look online, I promise you, a lot of that shit is gonna still be there. Once you have become successful, once you have found your purpose, and you've walked in authority and let God lead you to exactly where he wants you to be, I promise you, all of that shit is gonna still be there. It ain't going nowhere. And also what you gotta know is, people do not like to see you thriving, especially when they don't see that for themselves. It's easy to get caught up in this community and get tricked and bamboozled, and motherfuckers start to try to push you into doing drugs, and they get a laugh out of seeing how you react off of these drugs, and then it becomes a circus. And you're the star of the show, crumbling right before their fucking eyes. And at the end of the day, those motherfuckers are not gonna be there to support you, love on you, none of that bullshit. They're gonna be there to sit and watch and to talk about you, but them bitches ain't gonna be there. Leave that punk shit where it's at. Focus on yourself, your career, and where you wanna go in life. I promise you, that punk shit is gonna be there. Trust no bitch. I don't give a fuck. Trust no bitch in this game. And if you find you one or two loyal, ride or die ass bitches, hold on to them hoes. Trust no bitch.
I'm telling you, this is a cutthroat ass lifestyle. This shit will chew your ass up and spit you out so motherfucking fast. And you up, everybody gonna be enjoying you and vibing and want to be in your presence. But bitch, once you start to crumble, or they start to catch you getting caught up doing some fuck shit that really, you know, you wouldn't really be doing if you wouldn't surround yourself with them type of motherfuckers. That's when they gonna be lights, camera, actions on your ass. That's just how this lifestyle is. I don't get a thrill out of seeing people, especially within my community, get their worst or get caught up with drugs and start to fall short of who they really know they truly want to be, or the potential you know that they have within themselves. I don't ever take pride in seeing stuff like that. Even with bitches that I don't fuck with no more, that I used to be cool with, that have probably done some fuck shit to me and fucked over me in the past. I don't like to see drugs attack them and the aftermath of what it does to them. I don't like to see that. I can take a lot of shit. I can't take stuff like that because it just proves how dirty this game is. I can't see shit like that. So when you see these gays on here getting a cackle out of seeing that man walk around LA, or was it LA, Lil Nas X naked, and whoever it was recording him and shit like that, they recorded him just so they can get some views, not giving a fuck about his well-being. I'm telling you, that's how people is. That's how motherfuckers is. That's why y'all always see me solo dolo. Bitch, y'all don't even see me getting on live in these panels and shit like that. Y'all won't ever see that. You won't ever see me teamed up on no panels doing shit like y'all see what like the gays be doing on here. Cause you can't have too many gays in one spot or amongst each other and everything be cool. Some shit gonna hit the fan. And bitch, I know I'm a little pro. You know, I know now what situations to allow myself in, who to allow in my space, and who the fuck not to allow in my space. And if I feel like it's a problem, or if I see that you could be somebody that's gonna be a problem, or later on, you eliminated. No questions asked, bitch, you are eliminated. Trust no bitch in this game. I'm telling you. That's why even some of my younger supporters that I might message with every now and then, I check on them, because this lifestyle, I'm telling you, if you wanna know the truth, take it from me. All that shit can wait. All of it can fucking wait. It's gonna be there. After you have reached wherever you want it to go, like, I promise you, that shit gonna still be there. You gonna still be drugged out, partying Monday through Friday, doing the same shit. That shit gonna still be there. Focus on your motherfucking self and understand that it really ain't no friends or no side of people like that in this game. It's just really not. And the few you find that may be good to you, bitch, hold on to them and do right by them. The rest of them hoes, you better just to handle it with a long handled spoon. I'm telling you, because when it comes to the gays, they don't care about a motherfucking thing. But seeing you at your lowest, and if you are somebody that they see greatness in, they gonna do everything within their power to get you to your lowest. You can rest assured that, bitch.
Man, that nigga didn't even take a breath. That nigga didn't even breathe the whole time he was talking. He had to get that shit out. He's like, I'm getting my point across. You got me fucked up, shit. Man, well, Ratchet gang. Let's see, hold on, let me move this over here. All right. Why the fuck it do this shit? There we go. All right, my bad. Trying to get my damn plaque in the back. All right, cool. Anyway, man, what y'all think about this? I don't even know what to say about the Lil Nas X situation. That shit weird. I think he probably on drugs, and to me, that's just the industry coming to collect. That's the devil. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a lot of demons attached to him that he gonna have to get rid of. He gonna have to get prayed up out of him. But he needs to he might need to just sit down somewhere and find God. You know, I think the best thing for him might be to go to prison for about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get about a year and a half, 2 years. I don't think nothing harsh. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been in no trouble before. I think give him about 2 years, let him come home in about a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? And let him rehabilitate and think and come out with a fresh mind. He might not be in the industry no more when he gets out, but I think he might be able to go find God. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying change his lifestyle now. I don't know. I'm just saying, look, he just needs to be at peace with God. I think that's the issue with him. I think that he lost his soul and lost his way a long time ago. So he needs to find himself. That's just my opinion. I don't think he really, I don't really want to wish jail on nobody, but I feel like if he out here, it ain't going to do no good anyway. I think that he probably needs to sit down for a little bit and just get right. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. What y'all think in the chat, man? Yeah, Lil Nas, it's unfortunate that you assaulted 3 police officers. I don't know what type of drug you were on. I don't really think that's going to help you because at the end of the day, you still assaulted 3 police officers. And drugs are illegal. So you were on illegal narcotics and allegedly. We don't know what you was on. But even if you were sober, that's worse. So I kind of would hope that your report come back with some. Well, I'm pretty sure they knew if you was on something or not, but maybe they put your blood work in and see what it comes back in your blood work. That should come back pretty damn soon. But you better hope something was in your system, because if you were sober and nothing was in your system, you out of there. And they gonna get your ass with about a 5 or a 10 piece if you were sober. If you was on drugs, they might hit you with a light sentence. I don't see probation. I think that you're gonna go to prison for about a year or 2. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong about it, but yeah, Lil Nas X, you fucked up. The T Hood situation, you fucked up, T Hood. Let me take me a little shot of this. What is wine, man? Hold on. T Hood, you fucked up along the way too. You was out here putting hands and feet and kneecaps on women. Cheers, y'all. You was out here putting your hands, feet, kneecaps, and elbows on women. And somebody put your ass in a body bag, and everybody want to spin the narrative. It ain't no justice for T Hood. I keep telling y'all that. Look how long it's been. Y'all don't realize RatchetTV ain't gonna be wrong, man. Especially when someone comes up here and gives me the information and it looks like the information, we don't look like, we know that information checked out. So with the T Hood situation, that's over, man. There's nothing else to cover there. Just being serious, there's nothing else to cover with the T Hood situation. This was just me readdressing some things, and I don't think Kirk and Rasheeda necessarily would even have to drop a bag. I just think that everything lined itself up to, it was perfectly done that day. And what I mean by that is, I think it was meant to be. I think T Hood was meant to die that day. It was you not listening to God and Lil Nas X going against God. So you got 2 cases that are nothing alike that are similar, because it all has to do with the Almighty God. You know what I'm talking about? So a lot of people forget him. A lot of people just go with what they know and go with their first mind. A lot of people out here fucking up every day and don't even consider God at all. So yeah, start getting that Bible, man. Start staying prayed up. This is an evil ass world, this industry that we play in, and I'm a part of the industry in some way, shape, or form or fashion, because I'm in the media. I just don't play in the industry. I'm a part of it, being that I'm media, but I don't participate in anything industry. I'm the person that they don't want. They don't want me around, bro. I'm not invited to none of the parties. They don't want me at the shindigs. I'm the outsider, and that's cool with me. I would love to live my life completely on the outside with Ratchet Gang, and you know what I'm saying, we go from there. We take off how we take off, but I move to the beat of my own, you know what I'm saying, horn, bro. So it is what it is. I don't need none of these motherfuckers. I just continue to grind and do my shit every day. So yeah, keep God first. You already know what it is, but a lot of people don't even speak about God. Think about how many content creators you watch and they never talk about God. Just be real. You watch a lot of content creators and some of them never talk about God and don't even consider to talk about him. So keep that in your minds when you consuming some of this information that people give you, because it's like, bro, you're not even a believer. I don't want to listen to you. So yeah, with that being said, man, like I said, it's a sad and unfortunate situation that T Hood ended up in. RIP to him, but there will be no justice for T Hood. As far as Lil Nas X is concerned, I think he just needs to find himself, man. Find God, bro. Get into your Bible. Get into your prayer. You know, get deeper into finding out who you really are. And I think you'll come out a changed man. And I think Lil Nas X will come out a better man. So praying for him, though, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nothing bad happen to the kid. You know, it's still time to repent. My boy, it's still time to repent. So what y'all think, chat? What y'all think, man? I think he's gonna get 3 to 6 months. Yeah, I think he'll get something like, you know what I'm saying? I say about a year, no less than a year. They say too many never talk about God. True. Say so true. God bless you, King. Salute, big baby. You won't be in no mess. I said, yes, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't do this industry shit. Or what God are they really talking about? Like Hollywood pray to the God. Well, they don't say Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. They all, I mean, God could be, or their Lord or their God could be something, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who the fuck it is. So be careful. Even when people say I'm praying for you, be careful who you accepting prayers from. You don't know who some of these people be. Hey, some of y'all be praying to somebody else. I don't know what y'all be having going on, man. Let's keep that a big buck. Talking about. So yeah, Ratchet Gang. This was just a different episode tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the content, man. I really do. I tried to put together a dope little live for y'all. Tomorrow, I think we'll be streaming on Kick tomorrow. Pretty sure we'll be streaming on Kick tomorrow. So I know when Metal Gear Solid come out, I will be streaming that day on Kick. And I got some plans for Kick. We're going to do some stuff over on Kick. I'm going to keep y'all updated. Tomorrow, I'll pop out when I pop out. But for now, y'all go hit the replay button. Y'all get into the comment section on this particular video. As soon as I end this, I want y'all to jump straight to the comment. Y'all don't be doing this when I be telling y'all. Y'all be pissing me off. As soon as I end the video, jump in my comment section and let me know what you thought about the video, man. You know what I'm talking about? I like to hear from y'all in the comment section. So get in that comment section and blow them comments up, gang. Let's try to get like 100+ comments on this live. Salute to y'all. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. Like, share, and subscribe, man. I'm gone, gang. I love y'all. I'm out. Salute.